Gordie,
You big moose.
and
The
Willhelm
grumpy gnome.
in the morning.
Good morning. I'm Gordie.
And I'm Willhelm.
What's up, buddy?
Morning, buddy.
I'm alive.
I hear you. I am. Not sure what's keeping me alive, but I'm alive.
So yeah, sorry about last week. I decided that, hell, I'll just say it. Sleep is important. I set alarms and slept right through.
Yeah, it happens. Well, so I need to make a statement to everybody, something that hasn't been done that I thought about. Anytime you hear us talking about branded material or brand names or anything like that, please understand we are not sponsored nor endorsed by any of those brands. We are simply talking about subjects and items that we love and are passionate about, so get that out of the way.
Yeah, our lawyer Patrick told us to do that.
Yeah.
Let's face it, he's not a lawyer.
What is, what was that character's name? Bob?
Bob Loblaw?
Something like that, yeah.
So, what you got on the docket for us today, bud?
Well, we got a couple things. Hold on. Told you I can't see out of this thing. Well, let's see. We have to do our tidbits. So another little tidbit about Gordie and another little tidbit about Willhelm.
Okay. And just what about you thinking there, bud?
Well, you know, everybody seems to love old Misfit, and I don't think I've ever told the story of Misfit, where he came from and how he was created. So, once I left Haurua, did a lot of traveling, eventually made my way through Baldur's Gate, and, Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, the bigger towns like that. Saw a bunch of people, with animals and pets, and I just kind of started to feel a bit lonely and wanted a companion. I was traveling by myself, and so went and talked to a couple other artificers and kind of drew up some plans, got a little bit of help, but eventually found the right plans. And, be honest, there was a dog that I saw one time, a bull mastiff breed, quite a large dog. And I thought, it's a really pretty dog. They're big and they're muscular, and, of course I'm just a small fella. So, just kind of designed it based off that, and got into a shop, started creating, and, after a month and a half, 2 months maybe, I had my initial prototype, and then did some more tinkering and things like that, and eventually came out with the pup that everybody knows, everybody loves, and that's Misfit. Of course, over time there's been modifications, and he's got his tail, his razor sharp tail, messing with some of the jointery and hinges and things. Now he has the capability to smile. Gave him an audible box, and he can actually bark, and so just continuing to make those modifications. But yeah, Misfit was born out of loneliness, to be honest.
And hands down, the best person to emulate Misfit's bark was Tim. I fucking died.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Bark.
Yeah.
Oh, that was gold.
So what about Gordie? What can we learn about Gordie?
I thought of a fun one. How he met his wife.
Oh, yeah.
And what attracted her to him. And there's some parallels to my own personal life, so, because I couldn't think of anything, and it's a funny story anyway, so why not? So, after Gordie had his dealings with a certain bandit clan, and they left him for dead, and he was found and revived. He went back to his little homestead that he started building out in a small mountain village, and a wandering druidess wandered through, and another Musatar at that. And while he was stacking wood, she noticed his well-toned glutes and was immediately attracted to said Musatar, and came over and said, "Hey, how you doing? Let's go out." And it's been a happily ever after ever since then.
Been a long ever after, I imagine, at least for her.
Oh yeah. I keep asking her how long we've been together. She says, well, like 10 years, but it feels like 30. Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty.
All right. Well, again, some more little tidbits about our characters, and hoping to help you guys get to know them a little bit better. And of course, as our game progresses and our characters develop more, we will continue to give that information. As a matter of fact, this for one didn't used to look like this. Used to be a more of a brass colored with a clear lens, and a little more elegant, I suppose. But now I wear a black monocle with a black lens, but that's a story for another day.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see if we stay on the topic of announcements. We have a contest coming up. As you mentioned earlier, our lawyer Patrick has, or Bob from accounting, has come up with a contest to try and get our community more involved in things like that. So there's going to be a homebrew magic item contest. The creation itself, at least what he's doing anyway, will be done through D&D Beyond. Patrick is going to be on our show next Saturday, March the 5th. He will be giving a class on how to use D&D Beyond to create homebrew items. During that time, we'll also lay out kind of the rules and the way things are going to go, the way things are going to happen. And then the week following that will be the week of submissions. There will be the entry committee and then the final judging. And then the winner, the Saturday after that, hopefully if everything works out the way it should, the weekend after that, we will announce the winner and the magic item. And we currently have a DM who is willing to use that magic item in her game, whether it be for sale or if it's just talked about or mentioned or whatever the case may be. Because I know we're talking, I think Patrick was talking about like a kind of an 8th-ish level magic item, so definitely be for some higher ranked players.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. So everybody look forward to that.
Exciting.
Oh, what other announcements are there?
Well, before we keep going, what's your favorite magic item you've run into so far in D&D?
Oh, goodness. In D&D or like in our games or in general?
In general. What's the favorite thing one of your characters has run into and you're like, fuck yeah?
I don't know. I don't know if I could pick a favorite. I mean, Willhelm is my most played, longest played, most developed. Obviously, the all-purpose tool for an artificer is gold.
Oh yeah.
But to be honest, I mean, I guess story-wise, maybe my favorite magic item is related to this. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh well.
So
you gave an answer. You gave all-purpose tool, so I'll accept that. Because I'm like, you can't just deflect like that, dude. Come on. But no, that's fair. That's fair.
So what about you? Favorite magic item so far?
Potion of Giants, or Potion of Growth, hands down.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Pfft. Fucking Mega Gordie, come on. Kaiju Gordie.
Well,
like,
yeah.
not even a question.
Well, and remind me too, so, because I know that there's been conversation about this, about stacking, in this case, stacking growth abilities. So you use your Giant's Might to grow. Mm-hmm. I cast Enlarge, which makes you huge. And then can you take a Potion of Growth on top of that?
No, because in the text of the Potion of Growth it says enacts the conditions of the enlarged spell, so you can't stack spell effects. So we're gonna have to get creative. I mean, people have come by and told me they've heard of, you know, this item or that item or this potion or whatever, that the text has to say increase in size, right? Like Giant's Might says specifically takes you to large, and then enlarge says brings you up a category. So we need another thing that's not. We'll figure it out. We're gonna get Kaiju Gordie one day.
Yeah.
Level 20. Wait, level 20 Gordie. Gargantuan. 1v1 at Tarask.
Well, and now that you mentioned the whole sizing thing, I guess if I were to add to, let's say, my top 3 favorite magic items, is probably Willhelm's newest magic item, which creates a Musatar tank. The ability for a huge Musatar to roam around with a cannon mounted, kind of. But yeah, that shield cannon's pretty sweet.
Oh, so. Yeah. Fucking repeating shot on that shit? Are you kidding me?
Yep. So, yep.
Yeah, I was gonna mention the shield cannon, but I'm like, it's not mine to talk about. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know, there's just so many things. You are correct, say size doesn't matter. But let's see, other announcements.
Gordie's a grower, not a shower.
I guess for Willhelm, big things come in small packages. Let's see, any other like Discord announcements?
It's been, you know what, and I'm gonna get into this a little bit later, but you know, I feel, I don't know if you feel the same, and please, you know, comment if you feel the same. That period when you get the beginning of February to like the end of March, it's like dead. You know, like everybody's, you're recovering from your Christmas spending, you know, all the holidays are done. It's the end of winter, so you're just waiting for spring. And everything's dead. There's not a lot of big game releases. Not a lot. Like Uncharted just came out, but not like the big Hollywood blockbusters come out.
Right.
You know, and this period just seems everybody's kind of hunkered down and hibernating. So it's been pretty quiet.
Yeah. Well, speaking of movies, I mean, yeah, Uncharted just came out. Great movie, by the way. Played all 4 iterations of the game. Mobius is about to drop. The second Doctor Strange is about to drop. So we've got some good ones coming out. I mean, that's, you know, comic related, but those are the only movies I care about, so.
Well, I mean, Doctor Strange, he's a badass, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a lot of rumors surrounding that movie, too, as far as who's going to show up and who's going to be introduced into the MCU through that movie. So, yeah.
Oh, dude,
a lot of rumors.
I saw 2 memes on Facebook, and I deleted the Facebook and Twitter apps off my phone.
Really?
I'm going in blind. I'm still on media blackout for Spider-Man because I still haven't seen it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But now, like, I care too much about Doctor Strange. I want to go in this completely blind. So, yeah, any YouTube notifications, deleted automatically. Fucking Facebook, Twitter, gone. I'm not looking.
All right, well,
I hear you found a little fun module online lately.
Yeah, so I think that what I'm working on right now is trying to get a group of interested parties, interested individuals. We'll have to, find a day and time that kind of works for everybody. But we are looking at here real soon starting a Let's Play where we learn how to play the Fallout tabletop RPG. So yeah, I got the core rulebook, and it was on Discord one day, chatting with everybody and talking about some of the races and classes, if you will, some of the skills and the way that adventuring is done and the way combat is done, and reading through it, looking at the information, the items, the harvesting junk and things. To me, it feels very Fallout 4-ish. I mean, on the front of the cover, it has Fallout, and then it has like the Roman numeral 3. So to be honest, I'm not entirely sure which game it's based in. I mean, Fallout as a series is pretty awesome regardless. But I think there's a lot of the locations that are listed in the book and everything, like I said, very Fallout 4. But I think just like even with D&D, I mean, you could take the information in homebrew. If you've got the knowledge of Fallout, if you wanted to throw some New Vegas in there or something like that, I mean, you could do it. But yeah, some interesting. Go ahead.
Well, I just imagine a lot of people will do New Vegas, because my brother said that New Vegas was like their best work because Obsidian worked on that.
Right.
So.
Well, and this one, again, not endorsed, not sponsored, just stating. This one is put out by Modiphius.
Why does that ring a bell?
They've got a couple. So Modiphius is doing or has done Dune, the Dune tabletop.
Oh.
Yeah, they've done the Fallout tabletop. They have an Elder Scrolls. It's a battle game. It's done kind of like 40K or something, where there's you've got the miniatures and you've got your battle maps and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's kind of done that way. But yeah, some of the things in this one, like with the character creation, if you remember Special, I don't even remember what it stands for now. Strength and
Yeah.
Strength and perception and.
The last one's luck, I think, or something.
Here we go. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. So you have points that you put into those attributes. I know one of the things when I was going through the different types of creations that you can make, what's Origins, and this one is called Origins, so not a class, but you can be Brotherhood, you can be a super mutant, but you can also be a model of Mr. Handy. You could essentially become a Codsworth.
Oh damn!
If you wanted to
become a robot.
Yep. Of course, you're Survivor and Vault Dweller. So, but yeah, they've got. I mean, there's Boston, the Commonwealth. I mean, all those locations are listed in there. The combat's kind of nice, so they have custom dice that you can get, but you can also use D20s and D6s. So this is they state this is a 2D20 game style.
Okay.
And you're using it for your attacks and stuff like that. The combat damage side of things is a little interesting. So their custom dice has a 1, a 2, a 5, and a 6. And then there's two faces of the die that just have the what is it, the Vault Boy?
The Pit Boy?
Pit Boy. Yeah, it has his face on it. Because if you roll a 3 or 4, you do no damage.
Oh, damn.
Right, and so rolling a 1 gives you 1 point of damage, rolling a 2 gives you 2 points of damage, and there's other modifiers that increase the damage, and then a 5 or 6, you do damage with some kind of bonus element to it.
Does it do the exploding dice thing?
I don't remember seeing anything about that in there.
Oh.
I haven't read it. I've skimmed it. I haven't read it yet.
Well, it's a big freaking module. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is. It's nice and thick. This core rulebook was, let me see, 400 and something pages maybe. But
yep.
I mean, it's got character sheets in it. If you remember in Fallout 4, you have your merchant people. If you get people into your settlement, they can set up stores, merchant stalls or whatever. Well, you can do that as a player in this game, and so they have sheets for setting up your base, sheets for setting up your merchant stalls, and tracking all of that. Movement is done differently. Like in combat, instead of having a movement speed, you move by zones. And so, like I said, I mean, there's a lot to it. Like I said, it's definitely going to be a Let's Play. Similar in basic characteristics, but totally different in mechanics.
We streaming that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I know that we already have a couple interested parties. I know Senavi, Gio, you, Brian said he's interested.
I never once said I was interested. I've never played Fallout.
Oh, I thought you said you did. I thought you were there for that conversation.
I was there for it, but I never played Fallout.
Oh, okay. I know Dr. Mom mentioned a possible interest in learning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Getting Dr. Mom in on it. Whoop, whoop.
Well, and she loves Fallout 4. A matter of fact, there's a good chance she's back there playing it right now. So, either that or playing ESO, one of the two. But, yeah, and I just re-downloaded Fallout 4 too, reading this manual. Would you say even old ladies like blowing stuff up? So, yeah. And I think Shannon said that I was telling her about it. I think she said she'd be interested in it. So,
oh shit!
Yeah, I mean, I think we could actually have a pretty good group of people to do a Let's Play. So,
are you DMing? Yes.
Can that be a rhetorical question that I don't actually have to answer?
The people want to know.
Here's the deal I'll make, right? If we get a big enough group to do Let's Play, I am willing to DM as long as somebody is willing to co-DM so that I can also play.
You gotta talk to Jill about that.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's already a module I've been asked to DM, so...
Which was that?
Tiny Tina's.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm. We just got.
Is that the Bunkers and Badasses?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw that release.
And I've already got a. Well, duh. I'm gonna invite you, say Jesus. Yeah. I've already may or may not have been looking up Tiny Tina voice lines to have on a little thing. I can push buttons and it says uses her voice lines.
Uh-oh.
Maybe. Let me play all the games. Yeah, well, you do, so. But yeah, that's my project.
Well, and that's, I mean, you know what, though, coming up with that, though, I mean, for anybody that's watching, whether you're watching live or, you know, watching a VOD on YouTube, which reminds me, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. I mean, hopefully this gives you an idea of our community, you know, and what we do. We've got our DMs in the Discord community that are currently running D&D games. Steven either is going to or just started a Cthulhu.
Yeah, oh yeah. A lot of
then-
people, that was very much requested, was Cthulhu.
Yeah. We've got the one-page Wednesdays, and we've done Honey Heist. We've done the skeleton one. I truly don't remember the name of that one. Shame on me because I played it.
No.
Let's see, this next Wednesday we're doing Goat Crashers.
Oh, you're doing that one again?
Yep.
Awesome.
We've done the oh my gosh.
You set the timer. Sorry. Continue.
What's the raccoon racing one?
Crash Bandas?
Crash Bandas, yeah. So yeah, I mean, just a quick 2-hour, one-page Wednesdays. It would be 3 Pacific and 6 Eastern when those run. And then, I mean, like you said, I mean, you know, if Jill and I can come up to an agreement, Jill, I hope you're listening, to
He is.
learn. Yeah, I know, I see him. But get to learn the Fallout stuff, co-DM, so that we can both play. And then, you know, Gordie's looking at doing Bunkers and Badasses. And so, I mean, we've got, there's so much going on. So many things to do. Our contests. We've got the Magic Item contest coming up. Jill's talking about doing the art contest thing for St. Patrick's Day. So I mean, it's a great time to get into the community. I know you mentioned February to March kind of being a dead area, but that's where we're trying to come up with those things to keep the activities going.
Yep, it's starting to... Well, when are we going to get our ass... We've been talking about this since fucking November. When are we going to get off our asses and actually do our Monster Hunter Arena?
Yep. I will... Hold on. Let me blindly find my pencil. I will add that to my list right now.
Yeah, we actually got to sit down and actually do some work and figure out how we're going to do it right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I've got ideas, but yeah, we got to talk to who. Like, are me and you gonna DM it? Are we gonna get actually people that are competent? I mean, you're competent. I'm fucking not, but
Whatever. We can. Oh, who is this?
Irish campaign.
Niles failed attempt at life. Oh. Yeah. Welcome to the Twitch. I know you've been with the Discord for a bit now. But thanks for joining us.
Oh, probably because you look like an Irishman. You're wearing the newsboy cap, okay? You're inviting comparisons. I don't feel bad for you.
Look, you know what? I got this cap because part of the cosplay for Willhelm, but I really like it, dude.
Well, I do too, but you do look like a backup dancer for Flogging Molly. I'm just saying.
Oh. So anyway, yeah, Monster Hunter Arena. So yeah, we'll get on that. We've got the arena laid out. I mean, obviously I can make modifications to it if we need to. Because if we're going Monster Hunter, we might need that arena to be slightly bigger. So we'll have to talk to Krosh about permits on modifying his arena.
Fuck. Whatever, we just get Pat to fucking undersign everything in it. He's not above shady business dealings, okay? He's our Harvey Specter.
Yeah, true. Well, let's see. I know you had a topic that you wanted to introduce.
Yeah, I was thinking this morning, I got out of the shower and put on my, thanks to Ninx, I got my comfy Moose Water Brigade sweater on, and it's kind of my comfy sweater, and that got me thinking about, in this kind of dead zone of February and March, a lot of people tend to go back to their comfort picks. Comfy foods, comfy clothes, it's late winter, and more often than not, comfy picks in movies, TV shows, and games. Like, for example, in the Discord, Gilles' comfy pick, he really wanted to play an MMO again. So he started playing World of Warcraft Classic, and he dragged a shitload of us into that mess with him. So
there's like 7 or 8 of you now.
I fucking know, a lot of us. So
I think Javin's on the fence a little bit.
Oh, he won't do it. He's lost his life
so?
to that game once. He's not going to do it again. So I know, like, comfy, like, MMOs, you know, I'm Final Fantasy 14, you're Elder Scrolls Online, but, how about you? What's your, like, go-to? I don't got anything on the plate, I got lots of stuff, you know. What's your go-to game that you just want to zen out and just play and kind of relaxes you?
City Builders.
That's fair. I should have saw that coming.
Yeah, I really like City Skylines. And of course, more recently, which I dragged you into, the Anno series. Mm-hmm. Currently Anno 1800, but I've played some of the other Anno. But yeah, City Builders are because I guess for me, as contradictory as this may sound, when I need to relax my brain, I enjoy getting into something that makes my brain work. You know, analytics and logic, you know, when it comes to city building and making sure that your citizens are supplied with all of their needs. And I mean, something that truly, you know, city builders can be monotonous and mundane. They can also take a good bit of work. And so, they're relaxing to me. I don't know. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Elder Scrolls, MMOs can be relaxing, but probably the ultimate. Hopefully, this doesn't sound too sociopathic, but believe it or not, my ultimate. I need to just relax and unwind and just type of game. Sniper Ghost Warrior.
Yeah, I could see that. Especially having watched you play it, you take your time, you're methodical, you plan your... Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, Sniper is actually... That's my ultimate go-to. Life sucks right now, and I just need... So, let me clean off the scope a little bit and see what we can make happen. Yep. So, yep.
And then for me, I would say... I was actually trying to think of this. What do I always default to when I got nothing else on the go? And
Pokemon.
It's always Pokemon. Always. Like, I just restarted Pokemon Sword just because I could. And blew right through it. And I'd still be playing it right now, but, you know, gotta get my Warcrack fix. So yeah. Let us know what your comfy pick is, and as for comfy movies, I thought it'd be Star Wars, but lately it stresses me out. So I think my go-to has always been 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh my goodness, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Right? I make a point to watch it once a year. Just fucking laugh my ass off, get my Steve Carell fix. You know, it's got Seth Rogen, freaking Paul Rudd, like just superstar cast.
Yeah. I don't know. So I'm one of those people that I have a hard time rewatching movies. Like once I watched it, I've watched it, I'm good. I don't know, and I guess if I had to pick a comfort movie, I would probably say either Saving Private Ryan or Forrest Gump. I've seen both of those multiple. At one point, I could recite the script for Forrest Gump. But of course, I'm a huge Tom Hanks fan, and so anything that Tom Hanks does, I'm a fan of. But I don't know, like, I think probably right now, you know, Marvel movies are comfort for me, but
No, you can't go wrong there.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Saving Private Ryan and Forrest Gump, probably two of my even above Marvel favorite movies.
Fair enough.
So,
and what do we got here? We got Zainavi says Luca, fairly new choice, good choice. Any Studio Ghibli movies? You talking like, isn't that like Howl's Moving Castle and Poyo and all that shit?
Miyazaki just made.
Yeah, I thought so. Miyazaki. Trying to get the girls into watching that, but my girls are animation style snobs. So if the animation style isn't quite, they're not into the Japanese animation yet. They'll get there. Ponyo, that's what it's called. Yeah, pardon me.
Said my cousin Vinny.
Oh my god. I haven't seen that. Oh my god, that brings me back to like fucking Peachtree on Channel 47. Holy fuck, I gotta watch that again. Yeah, Miyazaki. Yeah, I gotta try to get the girls into it again. Oh, actually, I think I got Isabel to watch a little bit of Kiki's Delivery Service because she took our Swiffer and was pretending she was a witch and running around the house. Like she was riding a broom. I'm like, all right, here. And she watched about half of Kiki's and she's like, ooh. But. Oh, My Neighbor Totoro. Yeah. I don't know, that giant fucking raccoon thing scares the fuck out of me. It's creepy. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
Nope.
Okay, moving on.
No, that's fine.
Comfort food. What's that one thing you want a full belly, you want to sit back in your recliner after with a toothpick in your mouth going, ah.
Dr. Mom's homemade lasagna.
After what you told me, I'd agree with you.
She has a new dish, but growing up, once lasagna became my dish. Every year for my birthday, she'd always do homemade lasagna. But she does have a new dish she created recently called spagagna. It's a mix of spaghetti and lasagna. It's actually really, really good. But aside from that, chicken and dumplings, man. Chicken and dumplings all day, especially if the dumplings are scratch. Yeah, all day. And Shannon makes pretty mean chicken and dumplings too. So
nice.
I'm golden, man. I mean,
Dr. Mom's cherry cheesecake. Oh my god. I haven't had cherry cheesecake in forever. Grilled cheese with tomato soup. Yeah, old and classic.
Classic.
Biscuits and gravy. What are you, fucking 90?
Dude, biscuits and gravy is good, bro. Especially if it's sausage gravy. Come on, man.
Weirdos.
So, what about you? What's your comfort food?
Well, my Italian grandmother would shoot me if I didn't say an Italian dish. So, I would say either a panzerotti from Aurora's, which is a local restaurant chain here in my hometown, or probably my grandmother's lasagna, because her sauce it's out of this world. Like, one of these days, like, we keep talking back and forth about her coming over and actually showing me how to make it, because she does the whole, like, make a full day of it, have like 3 big ass pots going, and then you freeze all of it so you have a year's worth of sauce. And
right.
I actually gotta get off my ass and do that one of these days. But yeah, definitely her lasagna is fucking god tier.
By the way, Patrick Chicken and Waffles. Funny short story. We have a restaurant here where I live that Shannon and I go to. I don't know. We used to go like once a week. Now it's once every 2 weeks maybe. But I ordered chicken and waffles there enough that they decided to actually go ahead and put it on the menu.
No shit.
Yeah. Only the second person ever to order chicken and place. But yeah, I started ordering it enough that he went ahead and added it to the menu. So yeah, I love me some chicken and waffles.
Friggin' right.
So
So now he's like, oh, my grandma. Oh, shit, spaghetti.
Oh, yes. Hit enter too quick.
When's the Irish theme campaign? Never. Dude, Southern cooking is comfort food, greasy ass sausage gravy with homemade biscuits.
Yes, sir. I am all about it.
Nat 29.
Nat 20 on the charisma check with the cook.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, fuck, now I'm hungry.
Okay, what's our next comfort topic?
Covered movies.
Movies, food.
What's an old TV show? Like, back when you had your kids growing up and, you know, obviously fathering can have its stressful days. What would you kind of kick on so you could just zone out? Or something that got you super excited and jacked, you know? Were you like a Starsky and Hutch guy? What were you?
Look, I ain't that damn old, okay?
Shit, I was hoping you would.
Just because I know what it is. Let's see.
What, Sanford and Sons? What was it?
Hey, look, I'm not that old either, but reruns are awesome, and I love me some Sanford and Sons. Okay, not even gonna lie. Oh yeah, love me some Sanford and Sons. I don't know. I guess because TV shows, they come and go, and I don't know. I think that 15-year hiatus I took from life, there just wasn't a lot of TV watching. Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I can tell you the shows I hated, like, you know, when my kids were little.
Oh yeah. People
Like,
bond over mutual hatred. Yes.
yeah. I don't know. And today, I mean, there's a couple shows on right now that today. I don't know. TV has changed so much. Just, I mean, even in the last 10 years, let alone 15 or 20. But yeah, TV's changed quite a bit. It's personal preference, obviously, but
well, could you imagine 10 years ago, one of the most popular TV shows having a gnome going down on a girl in the first episode?
yeah, I know. Like, it's yeah. Well, of course, that's Amazon. That's Amazon Prime. I mean, there's the regulations aren't there.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's why, like, so many of the streaming services, you know, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, that kind of stuff, they're becoming more popular based on what the societal desires are, or societal acceptance, maybe. But they don't have the restrictions and regulations that the regular channels do. Dr. Mom said, "Leave It to Beaver." I remember that show.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, some of the shows I watched today, like The Rookie. I mean, I like Nathan Fillion. Loved Castle. Like The Rookie. Firefly. Is that right? Yeah. And they're still talking about a reboot, and that's all they're doing. That's all I've seen is talks, but they are talking about a reboot.
You know what? I'm going to say it. The fandom can crucify me for it, but just leave it be. It was awesome. We got a season. We got the wrap-up movie. Just leave it be.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to get Joss Whedon's not going to commit to it. So just, if they're going to do it, they're going to half-ass it. They're just going to milk it for the title. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The time to do it was like fucking years ago, so.
Yeah. Well, what about you? Comfort TV.
Well, my wife's is definitely Grey's Anatomy, because she still has the DVDs. I'm like, honey, they're on Netflix. Well, I have the DVDs. I've always had them. Alright. Me, I always restart either Family Guy, American Dad, or Archer. I love those.
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers a little bit. It doesn't make me laugh as much as the others do, but like, yeah, usually Family Guy.
You know they're doing a Bob's Burger movie?
Mm-hmm.
We saw, when Shannon and I went to go watch Uncharted the other night, I saw the movie poster for Bob's Burgers. What? So.
I mean, every animated... Actually, Family Guy didn't really do... Well, do you count the Star Wars spoofs as movies?
I mean... You could, I suppose.
I guess. Because, I mean... Seth MacFarlane's always talked about doing a Family Guy movie, but, like, at this point, he's not even a writer anymore. He just comes in, does the voices, and fucks off, so...
Nope.
I don't think we'll ever get a Family Guy movie, but... Archer Bob's Burgers crossover for the... Oh, that was such a good fucking episode. Oh my god. And they had the archified versions of Linda and the kids, and... Oh my god, yeah, it was cool.
Well, the only other, I guess, general topic for comfort would be music.
Oh, yeah. And you have quite the setup in your own home.
Oh, my record player?
Fucking right. Fucking music activated lights and shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, and like I said, I'm still not done with it. I need to find CNC to do that fascia piece for me. I tried to do it with a jigsaw, and no. But I've got a buddy of mine who teaches at the college, and he has access to a CNC. I just need to get him all the right the pattern and the measurements and all that kind of stuff. So he might be able to hook it up.
Well, if he teaches at a school, just get him to fucking sneak into the curriculum and get one of the kids to AutoCAD it for you.
Yeah, right.
Just do a donation to the school or some shit, and here, I just want this.
When it comes to music though, I mean, so I grew up on country. Well, I grew up with my parents listening to country and classic rock. My teenage years, early adolescence, I started getting into old school rap and hip hop, things like the Fat Boys. And then when I joined the military, of course, spending time in Europe and everything, I got heavy into techno and trance and trap and that kind of stuff. And today, I'll listen to just about anything. Not a big country fan, but I'll listen to just about anything. But I think my comfort is music.
Just period. Just across the board.
Just music, man.
Fair enough. Yeah, for me, I guess it would be, wow, it's kind of weird saying comfort and then saying metal immediately after, but that's what I like.
Yeah.
Like my old school Disturbed,
Oh, yeah.
Love my Disturbed. David Draymond is a freaking gift from the bowels of hell himself.
Well, when they redid Sound of Silence.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Beautiful. Well, he actually did classical music training to do that album, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you know that wah and all those funky sounds.
Yeah.
They're in those songs just because he can do it. Like,
right.
He didn't really have any real hardcore music singing training, but to make the Immortalized album, he actually did like 3 years of training, like opera singing, coaching, and all kinds of classical musical training to train his voice, and then he busts out Sound of Silence and nails it.
Wow.
You know?
Dr. Mom said Willhelm knows all the words, all the stuff about it. That's not entirely true, but I used to play games, I guess you could say, whatever you want to call it. But if we were in the vehicle together, a song would come on the radio, and usually the opening line to the song, I would make it a statement. I would look at her and just make a statement, and then she'd look at me like, "What?" And then the song would start.
Okay, smart guy. What's all the lyrics to "We Didn't Start the Fire"?
We didn't start the fire. Yep. So anyway, back to
Cheater.
So, so yeah, the first time I heard Sound of Silence, fell in love with it. I mean, I like the original too, but I played it for Dr. Mom, and she liked it up to the point where the last section of it where he turns his voice kind of deep and gritty.
Yeah.
And so at first she didn't like it. She was like, I liked it up to that point. But then she listened to it over and over again. Finally one day she was like, by the way, I'm cool with it. I really like that version. So it grew on her.
And I love Dr. Mom even more. Willhelm can hear 2 words from a general convo and turn it into a song.
Well, you've seen me do that.
Yeah.
In chat and stuff. Somebody say something and I'll just put out a lyric to a song. Yeah. Like I said, music, man. I love music. So.
You misspelled Gordie, but I'll forgive you.
Oh, that was autocorrect. She knows the proper spelling. It was autocorrect.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Cold coffee. God damn it.
Yeah, mine turned a little chilled too, but...
Yeah. Well, we're kind of winding down here, bud. Any last minute things you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, I suppose just a quick recap. One quick note. I mean, everybody's probably gotten a little used to it. Let's see, which way? I'm still getting used to this. Which way do I point? I have to wait for the other way. The logo that you see behind our windows back over here, I'll figure this out one of these days, is going to be changing. So I took it upon myself to email Hasbro because it's tough to see the logo with our windows there, but it does use copyrighted icons, class icons from Wizards of the Coast. Sent an email to Hasbro. They were very nice about it, but did not grant us permission to use them.
So wait, can I interrupt you for a moment?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're telling me if you're going to use copyrighted material, you're supposed to talk to the company that owns said copyright material, not just full blaze use it?
It would be, it's a strong suggestion to do that. Yeah.
I mean, someone who owns a business should probably know about that, right?
You would think so.
Some bitch. Continue.
Yeah, so we do have, there's a member in our Discord named Kalari, and she is a beast with Photoshop. And she has designed, there's still some tweaks to it, but she has designed 2 things. A new logo for Moosewater, and then also a new tavern sign that incorporates the new logo and that kind of stuff. So she's a very busy person, and so hopefully maybe by next weekend we'll be able to present and showcase those things. So yeah. So you guys will see that logo change. But other than that, just a quick recap from today's episode, I suppose. We've got a lot of activity going on in the Discord. Moosewater Tavern, links to the Discord, to the YouTube for VODs. Everything is below. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe, as they say. Come join us. Come get in on some games. We've got some new games coming. Bunkers and Badasses, Fallout, and like I said, Cthulhu just got started. And if you guys come into the Discord and you have a request for a game, I'm sure we can figure out how to make it happen.
Oh yeah. Actually, before we cut out, I do want to ask people, please, either PM, general chat, in the Twitch, comments on YouTube. I'll be checking. So there's this new game that came out called Elden Ring. It is a Dark Souls game. And for those who are not aware, Dark Souls is pretty fucking hard.
Yep.
I have been told it is not as hard as Dark Souls, but this gentleman that told me that, Greg, is a proficient Dark Souls player. I am not. So, if you want to see me struggle, scream, kick, and cry on Elden Ring, I am willing to get the game if you guys will check it out and watch it. So, please let me know if you want to see me suffer endlessly in a video game where I get the ever-living shit kicked out of me.
I mean, I'll upvote that idea regardless if it's Elden Ring.
Dick.
But speaking of leaving comments and stuff, though, if you didn't get a chance to watch our show live and you're watching this on VOD, leave comments below. Any kind of material that you'd like to see us talk about, tabletop gaming, video gaming, comfort food. What is your comfort food? What's your comfort music? What is, all of those kinds of things. Please, leave your comments. Gordie's real good at keeping track of that kind of stuff, and he'll take notes, and we can bring it up in the next show, whatever the case may be. So, other than that, I don't think that I have anything else.
No, so I guess we'll come to a close here, there, and get ready for a nice, relaxing Saturday. So,
sounds like a good plan there, big guy.
Without further ado, I close St. Avi's jingle again.
Gordie.
You big moose.